Have you ever thought about embarking on a family savings goal as a way to not only bond with your family, but also to model great savings behavior in front of your kids? I'm Amanda L. Grossman from MoneyProdigy.com, where I'm partnering with mama bears like you to teach kids aged 8 to 13 how to save money through educational adventures like the Mount Everest Money Simulation. And today I want to talk about family savings goals and some tips if this is your first time ever having one. Now, if you don't know what a family savings goal is or how to set one up, I have a full-length blog post about that. You'll want to head on over to moneyprodigy.com, link in the comments below for how to set up a family savings goal. I just want to share with you some tips if this is the first time that you will be doing so. Tip number 1, it is probably not going to go as planned the first time through. And actually, that's the exciting part, right? Whenever you work with kids or do something with kids, they say the darndest things. I know they do during my money simulations, and that is always a pleasant surprise. Some things aren't going to go as planned. You just got to kind of go with the flow, keep the ball rolling, and I've got some more tips for how to do that as we go. Number 2. You want to detach from the end goal, which I know sounds counterintuitive, and you want to engage in the process. So the process of setting a savings goal as a family and working on it together, that's what actually counts in all of this. Yes, of course, you want your kids to learn how to actually reach a savings goal or a goal of any kind. But right now, we're in the process of actually learning how to do that and what that looks like and modeling those good behaviors that are going to accumulate to them one day actually meeting most of their goals that they set. So right now, you want to detach from that end goal. You don't want it to be a competition and end all be all, and you want to really engage in the process and enjoy that family bonding. Tip number 3. You'll get better the more that you do this. So I encourage you, even if the first time around doesn't go so hot, set family savings goal number 2. Maybe make it a summer project. Maybe make it a 2019 project. Just do something like this together again and see how much better you guys get working together and figuring things out the second time around. Tip number 4, you need to cheerlead each other on. You want to foster this kind of atmosphere where your kids want to cheerlead their siblings and parents cheerlead on the kids and kids cheerlead on the parents, and it's just sort of a contagious situation. So if this isn't exactly the atmosphere in your household, don't feel bad at all. But maybe just start the process in this whole, we're going to set a family savings goal. It's going to be amazing. Even if we don't reach it, we're going to say 2 nice things about each person when we sit down for these family meetings about how they contributed to this process and why we like them working together on this. Tip number 5, you want to prepare for the worst and the letdown. So kids can get really hung up on not actually reaching a goal that they set, or maybe their confidence kind of takes a dive or something like this. I mean, there's going to probably be a letdown of some sort and probably some tears if we know our kids well enough. So you want to prepare for the letdown, and actually you can come up with a plan B at any time. Plan B could be setting a new family savings goal, perhaps one that's not so far out there that it's difficult to reach. Plan B can be, hey, we're having an effort party. So we all put in a lot of effort for this, and even if we didn't meet our savings goal, we're just going to celebrate ourselves. Why not? We did this amazing process. Just come up with some sort of plan B so that, when there is the letdown, you've got something to keep you guys going. And tip number 6, you want to reward the effort, not the outcome. So this is super, super important in a lot of parenting things because you want those behaviors to follow your child innately into adulthood. Not necessarily, we reached our goal to go to the lake or something like that. I mean, of course, you want to go to the lake and reach your goal, but you want those behaviors to continue and carry on in your child so that when they set these goals as an adult, they can actually reach them, and it's more of second nature to them. In order to do that, you want to reward the process and not the outcome, because the outcome is going to be rewarded in itself anyway, right? If you reach the goal, that's the reward. So hopefully you'll reach the goal, maybe not the first time around, maybe the second time around. But if you can think of milestones or behaviors that you want to reward because you want to see more of them in your kids and say, okay, if you guys do X, Y, and Z, or if we get up to $200, or if you think of one way to save $20 per month off of our bills, this is the reward that we're going to have. And that rewards those individual behaviors in the process. Remember, I said think about the process. That's what you really want to be in. And the more you reward those kind of behaviors, the more innate they're going to become as the child grows and becomes an adult and internalizes those goals or internalizes those behaviors and goal making. So those are my 6 tips. Again, I invite you over to moneyprodigy.com, the link in the comments below, where you can actually learn how to set up your own family savings goal. It would make it for a fantastic family bonding activity, a summer break experience, maybe get it set up over winter break or spring break and then keep it going. And I'm just so excited to see what you guys come up with.